Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing right, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason. Whether it's
Barkley hit and the ball pops free.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A first down carry for Barkley. Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Barkley. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 63. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, deep.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Mahomes going to throw.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will get to be off target and incomplete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes is going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for 3rd place all time. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return, but he's
sit your pussy.
as they knock him down hard at the end. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Busting free at the 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And from here, might not be able to take a knee, might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
15, yellow. 43.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Barkley, inside handoff.
Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. The turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for KC. 64 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mahomes is going to run the option left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
15.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Dancing to his left.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football, and he's got a first.
63.
That's good for an Eagles.
They'll drop to throw.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
He'll take it inside the 25. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw.
And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. That is caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Tiger Swamp.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll drop to throw.
That's good for another Eagle.
His pass caught with the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played through.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great. Set. Crowd, let's get it. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. A nice little juke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley. And another 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Hey, 73, 73. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani. No touch.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. There he goes again. Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Dicker down attack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score. Chiefs 36. Eagles 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete, it's Dotson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now Hurts changing up the play.
At the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Robert Woods down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Chiefs,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.